Okay, leaving Etna, heading to the next town. I think it's 100 miles, a little over 100 miles. Pack feels very heavy. Dollar General food, etc. tends to be heavy. I find the best I can. A lot of nuts that try and cut down the weight a little bit for calories per ounce, but you can only eat so many. Gotta have other things mixed in there, so just got to ride up with Dusty, who does most of the back and forth between Trailhead and Etna. Got picked up by Molly because she saw me walking around. She's kind of famous for being an 85-year-old that drives 800 miles an hour on the wrong side of the road. And even in town, she had me pretty nervous. I'm like, yeah, this is a good spot right here. That's good. Super nice lady, though. Hope to talk to you soon. I'm just trying to get up to the lake. It's 5.5 miles. And decide what to do next. Her left knee is really hurting, hasn't been hurting forever. I guess the added weight was enough to cause that to happen. I'm over 30 for sure. I try to keep below 30. So hopefully the next day or two I can get that back down in the 20s. That might help. Another hot day, 90 in town, probably 85 up here. So it's supposed to start cooling. I keep hearing that, but I have not seen that happen too much. Definitely cooler than the 100 it was a few days ago. So yeah, talk to you soon. Yet another fire. That's got to be new. Just saw a helicopter with a bucket headed that way. These things just constantly pop up over here. I mean, no lightning. Unless it happened last night. I don't remember there being lightning. Alright, I finished up my Nero today for Etna. Went in, I think, about 8 miles, and then came out from Etna about 6 miles. So, not a bad day considering all the time it takes to do laundry and shop and etc. etc. Well, and line up a trail angel and all that good stuff. Really neat little town. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Really yummy bakery. Went to Dottie's, had a double cheeseburger. Oh, it's a lot of food. Couldn't even finish my fries. Was gonna have a milkshake. Couldn't even. There was no way I was gonna pull that off. So, I guess that's a good thing. Pretty heavy pack. Definitely buying stuff at the dollar store is not my favorite, and it ends up being pretty darn heavy. It's a 5-day carry, so that's quite a bit of food. I don't want to know how much my pack weighs actually, but that's all right. I'm just trying to keep the cost down. Can't really afford freeze-dried meals, but I do have a few here and there along the way, so no complaints. Beautiful evening. I'm completely by myself. There's nobody at this lake. I have no idea why. There's several campsites, probably 5 or 6 anyway, that I can see on this side of the lake. I'm feeling really good. Feeling really good. Now, definitely want to make sure I don't overdo it like I did this morning. I was kind of having fun though. I went fairly quickly just to see if I could go faster. I had a very, very light pack because I didn't have much food left. So I did that 8 miles in 2.5 hours. So pretty quick. The funny thing is the 2 guys I'm with did it even faster because they left at least a half hour before I did, and we got there about the same time. But it wasn't a race. I definitely wasn't racing. I was just curious if I could still go that fast, but and what it felt like to go over 3 miles an hour. So it's too fast. My pace is definitely 2 to 2.5 at the most. Yeah, those are the things you learn when you're out here. Have a crescent moon going on back there. I'm sure you can't see that, but if I had a telephoto lens, I could help you out with that. The smoke, no smoke at all right now, 0. Even though I know there's a fire just right back over there, but they were actively trying to put that out with a chopper. I do have some video of that as well. So, and those things are loud. Whew, amazing. They do amazing things. So yeah, I'm going to get up early. I'm going to get in the habit of getting up at 5 and just start packing and head out with my headlamp for, I only really need it for about 15 minutes right now. So, and then I'll move it to 5:15 probably here after a while. I just don't want to spend all my time hiking in the dark at night or in the morning. And since it's been hot, it's kind of nice to get started early. So yeah, that's what's happening here. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Good night. Hiking from Etna to Dunsmuir. Beautiful morning. I mean, the smoke makes for beautiful sunrises, that much is for sure. Going through the boulder fields. You can see all the typical burn stuff there, but a lot of live trees in this case. Hopefully not as hot today, maybe low 80s. That would be wonderful. But yeah, try to get 23, 25 miles. Something like that. Anywhere from 20 to 25. Just depends how the trail goes. Just a beautiful morning. Hey, good morning. I know you can't see me, but at least you can see the sunrise coming up over Shasta, so it's worth it. Who needs to see me anyway? So, good morning. Heading on to Dunsmuir today, about 100 miles away. Well, it's less than that. Cut off about, what did I do less? 8 miles off of that. Well, yeah, it's still about 100 miles. So, heading on my way. So there's a lot of smoke in the air, but down low, down in this area, it's making for some amazing photography. It's just been so fun this morning. I kind of wish I had time just to sit up here for the next few days and take photos, but must move on. Slept pretty well last night. Definitely warm. I think it only got down to about 60s. So once it gets down in the 40s, that's when I'm going to sleep hard. Definitely. This beautiful alpenglow this morning and beautiful sunrise. I mean, as I say, this is it. This is it. This is why I do this stuff. It's just amazing. Yeah. Anything else? Not that I can think of. All right, we'll talk to you soon. See ya. Yeah, just taking a look here. You can see fire retardant. Actually, let me zoom in a little more. Fire retardants across that line. And that hillside's got a lot of that red color, but I'm not sure if that's all fire retardant or not, but it seems like that was probably pretty recent, especially up in that section up there. Had to be within the last week or even yesterday, I don't know. But yeah, fires are always close, one way or another around here. Good morning. About 6 o'clock in the morning. Sunrise happening right back here. Slept awesome last night. Had the place to myself. Well, me and the cows, you can probably hear them off and on. Out here they have bells on their cows. Can't hear it right now. They cling and clang all night long, but they don't move around much at night. I think they actually sleep. Heading into Dunsmuir here, in about 4 days. Trying to do about 20 miles a day. I had a really sore ankle. I've never in my life had a sore ankle other than a sprained ankle when I was younger, but I think it's related to the shin somehow. It's way down deep in the ankle. It was really sore for a while, so I had to stop and rub it out, and I was able to hike. And it feels okay this morning, so I'll try and take it easy. Ended up getting out here a little bit late. I had to use the restroom this morning, which for me is unusual, but that took a while, of course, and got everything packed up, so I'm getting out of here about 6:15 instead of 6 o'clock like I like to. Really smoky this morning, especially out to the east. I'm not sure what's going on there. I could smell smoke this morning when I woke up, but looks pretty clear. Doesn't look like there's a active fire in the direction I'm going. So this trail is so weird. I mean, you're hiking west, south, and then you're heading back east, and then you go north for a little while, and now I'm heading pretty much due east. Feels really weird. Like, I thought I was going south. But, I'm sure it's to stay on certain mountain ranges and to stay on public land. So heading out, we'll see how it goes. We'll talk to you soon. Good morning. I know you can't see me, but I wanted you to see the sunrise. Over Mount Shasta again. Heading to Dunsmuir still. Got 40 miles to go, so I'll probably do a 20-20 or a 25-15 and then head on in. So let's go ahead. Let's scare you guys this morning. That's good. Slept really good again last night. Been sleeping really well. It's making all the difference, I can tell you that. I feel really good. Unfortunately, my ankle's still pretty sore. It was swollen last night and this morning. It hurts, but it's not terrible. I just don't know if I'm doing more damage. Certainly it needs rest. I mean, that's what would cure the problem. But these trails have been really friendly, so the other people I'm hiking with are getting like 30-mile days, so it's fast trail, and it's really pretty. I mean, I'm really enjoying it. I don't know why NorCal gets knocked so much, but it's gorgeous. And I'm in an area the trees are alive, and whew, makes you appreciate how beautiful the rest of it must have been before it burned. Well, hopefully everything goes well today, and I will talk to you soon. I realize I'm not in the Rocky Mountains, but these are some of the rockiest mountains I've ever hiked through. It's a great trail between Etna and Dunsmuir, California. And this is a section that a lot of people don't like. I don't really see why. It's beautiful. A lot less smoke today too. Hopefully I won't see too many helicopters or planes today. Pretty amazing, these trails that are cut out of the hillside on the cliff. And the hop-off's pretty interesting. But the trail is very secure, so you don't feel like you're going to fall. Like anyone ever has. A lot of work putting a trail like this in. This is such a nice spot. I would say it's such a cool spot because after being up on the cliffs with the sun beating down on you, you come down in here and you have this nice canopy of maples and conifers that keep most of the sun out. It's really nice to get out of the sun. It's almost like someone put up an umbrella for you. There's a waterfall actually just up there if you want to hike up. I elected not to, because I'm going to go down about another mile and hang out at the creek. Yeah, creek in the desert. I have a snake. Kind of looks like a bull snake, but since I'm not from California, I'm not sure what he is. Sure is pretty. A lot of lizards and snakes around here. It's hot. Good evening. I am headed to Dunsmuir, 20 miles away at the moment. Mostly just want to talk about how frustrating it is to have an injury after all I've gone through already. Pretty common one. I think it's a lot like a shin splint, but it's the tendon that goes down into the ankle. and it swells up when I hike and get sore. I have company. There's several wasps in this area that are visiting. I haven't had any trouble with them yet, but they're definitely looking hard. I'm doing 25 miles a day. That's probably the problem. I need to just back off and do nothing for a few days, and I just can't get myself to do that after being gone for 3 weeks. It's such a hard conundrum, knowing what you need to do and knowing you could be blasting. I could easily get 30 miles a day, and that's not bragging or anything. It's just that's a pretty comfortable pace, to be honest. Today I got up and hiked slow. I've taken lots of breaks. I took an hour break for lunch, took a nap, and still got 25 miles in by, it's 5 o'clock when I was setting up my tent. So it's more terrain than anything else, I think. My body's definitely ready to hike. It feels so good when I'm hiking. But there's not much I can do about it. I just need to back off. I decided I'll sleep in tomorrow, take it easy going down, camp out, only do like 15 miles or something like that, and then go into Dunsmuir the next day. So kind of an easy day. If I know me, it'll drive me crazy because I want to go faster. Not to be fast. It's just that I can cover those miles and still enjoy doing. And that's the other thing. I've been doing my videos and photography and just loving being out here. So I don't feel like I'm missing anything by going that speed. So yeah. The other thing is I guess I never really talk about it, but I spend most of my time hiking thinking about my family and how they're doing and what's next for them and that sort of thing. Well, I think a lot about food too, but that's not what I mean. I definitely miss them very much. It's hard being away from them for such a long period of time. What was it? 3 weeks the first time. I think I'm only up to a week this time, but it's still, I miss them a lot. Yeah. I think in a lot of ways I get closer to them just because my mind's not cluttered with other things, and I can just think about them individually and things I would like to do for them and with them, and things I like to do in the future, from backpacking trips to whatever they want to do, watching performances and that sort of thing. So, yeah, that's how my day flies by, and they really do fly by. The miles fly by, days fly by. It's really a nice rhythm right now. The only thing that disrupts it is having to get more food and taking showers and doing laundry and that sort of thing. Those logistical things drive me insane with that, and I'm really bad at it. But you think I'd be getting better, but not really. Not so much. My shoes are falling apart. Well, my left shoe's falling apart. It's really interesting. The left one's starting to fall apart. The right one looks perfect. So I don't know what that's all about. But I've got 90 miles to go. So next town, before my shoes will be there. I also need to look and see if I need to have anything sent out as well. So logistics, they're back. They never go away. Well, it's getting kind of dark. I don't even know if you can see me, but I just thought I'd catch up on a few things, and yeah, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Good night. this beautiful oasis here in the middle of, keep calling it the desert. If you were hiking it, you'd know what I'm saying. Isn't this beautiful? This little creek actually flowing. Water actually flowing. Look at that. Little ponds. Amazing. Okay, this one just started. Just on the other side of the ridge. I'm getting the heck out of here, I can tell you that, but check that out. Helicopters, airplanes. Bye-bye, I'm leaving. Well, these airplanes are dropping fire retardant on the fire. That's the third one I've seen go by. I don't know how many there are. It's been non-stop airplane, helicopter, airplane. It's got a pretty good thing of smoke going up there. You probably can't see it very well. That's not a cloud, that's smoke. People still piling on down towards the smoke, so they must know something, I don't know. There you can see it a little bit better. 2 planes just went out, one circling around to come in. I guess they just got to stay on top of it, but man, how many planes do they have? I'm going to keep heading away from those flames. That's as my little feet can carry me. All the way down to the interstate. One just dumped, another one's coming around to do the same. Just keeps blowing up. I can actually see flames now. What's interesting is starting to burn down this direction when the wind's blowing the other direction, but I'm still a long ways away from it, I promise. Better. Yeah, we're looking more. And the fire continues. You got a chopper coming in here. It's really hard to see what's going on, I know. Wow, that thing is blazing, man. Glad the wind's blowing the right direction for me. Keep it away from me, but wow, look at that go. You can see chopper after airplane after. It's blowing up. The fire just keeps growing and growing, even though there's helicopters and planes and everything hitting it really hard. Definitely spooky how fast they blow up. I know, once again, you can't see me that well. I wanted to be able to see the fire behind me. I'm going to keep on moving. I'll get down to the interstate today at some point. I think about 4 hours away, maybe. This keeps going, I might be 3 hours away, if you know what I mean. Oh, there's a helicopter. Oof. Dang, look at that thing. It's mesmerizing. Comes another one over my head. Maybe they're gonna have another barrage. This is the big jet again. There it goes. I see it coming out. I didn't get to see it dump, but here comes the next one. We are gonna have a whole nother battery, I think, of airplanes. Here's the next jet. Okay, now you can see the flames. It's working its way this way for sure. I'm really surprised it can go this way with the wind blowing the other direction. But it's definitely headed this way. Look at that. Don't worry, I'm heading out. As quickly as my little legs can carry me. I don't want to be anywhere around this place. I don't think it's burning in perfectly healthy dark green woods. Incredible. These planes come in groups of like 4 to 6. So they'll circle around and take turns dropping. The fire literally looks like it's burning downhill to me. What do I know about fire? There's 3 right there. And it's so weird to see the actual flames. Like, right in here is really blowing up. My arms are worn out. Need a tripod. Oh, there's one out. I didn't see where it dumped. Oh, there's one low. It must have dumped 2. Yeah, I see a little streak of red there. Very last bit. Alright, no really. I'm heading out. I promise. Wow, look at those flames. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Oh, there goes the next one. Do you see all that red? That fire retardant. Incredible.